Forrest Cho. Forrest, you're the senior member of the New Federal State of China now. This article, you and I have talked about this. We've talked about the things that are in this article a lot, but this tied it all together. Basically, Alex Lurie says she is very nervous. They are looking at a model of the Soviet Union from back in the 60s and 70s when they were kind of contained and isolated, and then eventually a guy like Reagan came in and took them down, that the same thing could be playing out here with President Trump's grand strategy. As someone that spends his living trying to free Lao Beijing, your thoughts on, is this accurate, this piece, and what should we take from it, sir?
Okay, thank you. I think this piece is a great piece, absolutely, but there's a different situation here. I think CCP is different than the Soviet Union. The CCP now has the capital, has the deep infiltration into this country. I think there is two issues we have to address directly, not to avoid or to kind of conceal it, because the issue, very important, is the intelligence. Since Xi Jinping took over the country, he actually intensified intelligence, counterintelligence for USA. So they have, that's with the help from corrupted intelligence guys in the US agency, they were able to compromise the operations in China. So that's one thing. It's very important. Basically, we have an old saying in China, right? You know yourself, you have to know your enemy, then you will win every battle. So if we lose that intelligence in China, basically you will lose in every battle. Whether it's trade war, whether it's other war. We already have this report back in the first term, the President Trump's term, during the trade war, trade negotiation, people leaked that secret to the Chinese, the Chinese Communist Party. So that tells you how bad it is in our intelligence community. So the CCP knows almost everything, whether it's Congress or whether it's Defense Department. They have done this through their deep infiltration into this country. They have deep infiltration in the financial sector, in the high-tech sector. Also think about all the top 100 law firms. How many of those firms has office in Beijing, in Shanghai? If you invest all those firms, their system has been hacked, actually by the Chinese security law. All those firms in China, they have to submit their document and give the access to Chinese Communist Party. So imagine that. If they gave the access to the Communist Party, they will use this access to hack into the office in the US. But all those firms probably is the contractors and service for the Defense Department, for the Congress, for a lot of major agencies for the US government. This tells you how bad it is. So think about the technology sector. Because Mao's told us long time ago, they've infiltrated this country so much. Back 2015, I believe, Mao's told us, they already steal the technology for F-35. Last year, we saw on the aviation exploration, right, exhibition, the Chinese already have J-35, which is exactly the technology coming from F-35. Although they cannot compare 100% with F-35, but they are close enough, and they can make it cheap. And the other example just happened with DeepSeek, right? They steal all the data from OpenAI, Google, and then they were able to use the GPUs, which was already sanctioned by the US government, but they were still able to get those GPUs and to develop this AI model, which wiped off $1 trillion from the market. That tells you how much damage they can create with those infiltration, with those informations. So this is very dangerous to the US. And the Communist Party knows too well. They will utilize the pendulum effect because they already have the secret meeting back in Beijing. After 2 years, after midterm election, after 4 years, maybe the Democrat Party will come back, and then they will have their opportunities to strike again. So that's the real danger.
Forrest, we got to bounce.
Yeah.
Where do people go? Where do people go to find out more about New Federal State and your shows?
Absolutely. NFSC TV on Gather, NFSC Speaks on X, and on Gather.
Everybody, I want you to read this Alex Leary piece from the Wall Street Journal, and I want you to think about what Brother Forrest just told us about the infiltration into the United States. Forrest, thank you so much. Love you, brother. New Federal State of China.
Sign up for free and be part of the movement.
It isn't just an app. It isn't just a social media platform. It's a community.
Download Getter right now.